I did experience a tragedy today at work. I accidentally threw away this lady's steak on accident because when I asked her if she wanted a box, I thought she said no. And it was like half a steak, so I was really upset that she was upset, and they had to leave in a hurry, so I like couldn't get her a steak remade. But I hope I remember what she looks like, and I definitely am gonna buy her next steak. It was so tragic. If you know, I do not throw away beef. What a thing. But you know, people at my restaurant, like, they throw away food all the time. So like it's not like uncommon for me to like throw away half a steak, you know? So it's just something that happened today though. It was crazy. In my last video too that I posted, I accidentally said that when we go into the light, we become insulin resistant. And I was listening back to it and I was like, damn, I messed up. So I just wanted to say that okay, first off, the light, when we get into the light, we become more insulin sensitive, not insulin resistant, to be clear. And then I just wanted to say that I'm not perfect, but I just get really excited about the body, our biology, and light, and learning about all of this has really changed my life. Learning about the mitochondria and the cell and the immune function. So I just am here to try to spread my love with other people who may be walking in the darkness, because I was walking in the dark. I was walking in the insulin resistance type of place, type of space. So now it's like, you know, and honestly, like, I do eat a lot of animal-based proteins. I'm biased to them for the biochemistry of what they do for the mitochondria, like producing and synthesizing enough carnitine, because we can synthesize endogenously, which means like we just have to give our bodies the raw materials in order for them to synthesize and produce carnitine, which is the second step in the electron transport chain of the mitochondria. This is how our bodies make light. This is how our bodies use the immune function to heal ourselves, by having enough energy production. So that's why I'm biased to the animal-based proteins. But you could come to me and say, Rachel, look, like, I could go through a time of change, a time of I just try to listen to my body, and if I needed to stop eating those things, if my current diet that I have right now wasn't working out for me, and I was experiencing things, and you said, Rachel, tomorrow, if you only ate broccoli, like if I was having a rough time in my body, if you only eat broccoli, you will heal and get to a better place, I'd do it. I would eat only broccoli for, I don't know, however long I saw the changes and the results in my body that I wanted to see. So it's like, be willing to throw away, you know, be willing to try new things, and be willing to throw away what we've been taught, because there's a lot of illnesses, chronic illnesses in our society, and it's like a lot of it has to do with insulin resistance, the body as a resistance to life, resistance to energy. And that's what's cool about the sunlight. Directly, the sunlight can penetrate through the body and touch the mitochondria, you know, without the use of insulin, you know, whereas our food has to use insulin to travel. Most of our food has to use to travel into the cell to get our energy into the cell. And insulin brings sugar in, glucagon brings sugar out. I don't know if any cards want to fall out, so I'm just going to pick some random ones. This is my little deck of love letters. Can't believe I threw away that lady's steak. She was upset too. I was upset. I'm not gonna lie. When she was walking out, she was like, that was like a whole steak. Girlie, I know it. Let me tell you. I will buy your next steak. I hope I remember. I hope I remember when we meet. I owe you a steak. The first card is I want you to feel all of this and know I always love you. And then for some reason, because I have a scratch out on this card, I have at the top, forgive me, question mark, for that scratch out, because that was a mistake. But we all make mistakes. Like the anxiousness, the feeling like you gotta always be doing something. Just feel that hurriedness, you know? Just be like, wow, this is interesting that I always feel like I'm in a hurry. This is interesting that I have trouble sitting down and being still. Second card is music. Like, is your music helping you, or is it pulling you into the darkness? Is it exposing you to things that are not helpful for the biochemistry? Because the biochemistry is all about math, and then they have like healing frequencies you can listen to. Or I listen to songs with just beats. One of my favorite songs ever is called Ohio. Another one is Let It Be by Blackmill. But music can help put you into a calmer place, calmer space. Third one, you're on the edge of a great change. That is for sure. Tonight is the equinox, so the days will start getting shorter here throughout the winter in the northern hemisphere. So this is not my favorite season that we're going to, but because I love the light, but my diet will change as well, so eating during the lights when we're insulin sensitive, that way we can break down enough food. We tend to be more insulin resistant in the winter, because the winter is time for darkness, and darkness equals melatonin. So a lot more melatonin, a lot more restorative. Learn from it is the fourth card. The fifth card is trust your intuition, for sure. Trust your immune system. Your intuition is your immune system. And the sixth card, natural, it says nature, aka natural law. The light is the law. The light is the law. The last card under the deck is look how far you've come. So we have definitely come a long way. So many changes are happening, you know, so many good things. Take it easy on yourself, especially when you accidentally throw away someone's food. I felt so bad. I was just like, thank God it could have been so much worse. That's what I kept thinking, like, it was a tragic thing for that to happen, but it could have been so much worse. Like, we're both alive and well, and I owe somebody a steak. That's all I know. I'm gonna pay it forward either way. So you can like, share, and subscribe if this was helpful. But as always, I wish you the best of luck.